Guys, I'm currently in the riverside in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. I wanted to talk in this video about 5 things I wish I knew before coming to Cambodia. So this will be something that could really help you if you're deciding to come to Cambodia, and you can avoid a lot of scams and many other things. I did a video of someone who got scammed and all of that in my video. I'll put it right over here. So this video is basically about telling you things you should know so you'll be better equipped when you come to the kingdom of Cambodia. So this will be insightful. So number one thing here is that cash is king. Literally, you do need a lot of cash, and I would advise you to get cash before you land, and try to not exchange it while you're here, unless you want to use ATMs. ATMs are the safest place you can withdraw your money. So I'd say just use cash a lot, normally reals. So they use 2 currencies here, which I obviously didn't know when I came. So it's reals and US dollars. So make sure you have cash in hand, unless obviously you're gonna use a credit card. Usually that is more used in hotels or like big Western kind of like buildings, like as I said, like hotels or even some restaurants. But generally it's mostly cash, or anything they use here is ABA scan. So basically they scan, you're gonna use a scan to pay. So it's a local bank, they use a scan. So but basically that's what they use. Cash is king, and credit cards are rarely used. So guys, second point, I'd say US dollars are everywhere, as I said, but confusing, as I said. Why? Because people may be surprised. For example, if you pay for your meal in US dollars, they'll give you in reals. So sometimes they shortchange you in a way, because obviously the exchange rate may not be accurate. It's always fluctuating. You'll see some stores that they probably have, they say one US dollar equals 4,100 real, whereas others they just give you $1 is 4,000 reals. So that's the main thing. So I would say just be prepared to change I would say change your money into reals. If you do decide to use US dollars, as I said, please withdraw, right? Withdraw, don't go to local people who basically help you change the currency, because you might get scammed. The reason is that they might give you a US dollar that is like ripped. So once that happens, the stores here don't accept the ripped US dollars. But funny enough, if it's a real Cambodian real, they will kind of accept it, no matter how dirty it is. But the US dollar, trust me, I had the same problem. I had $10 which was ripped, just a little bit ripped, and I got it from a convenience store, like a mini mart. When I paid, I don't know what, I think I paid in dollars or something. So I had my own dollars from the ATM. So and then I paid, and then they gave me in some change was in real and some of it was in dollars, and then the $10 was ripped. So I couldn't use that amount, that ripped US dollar, even though I got it from the mini mart. So so basically I lost the $10 US. So just be careful of that when you come here. So I do advise you just to use your US dollars. If they give you US dollars, please check them, no matter where it is. There is also an incident that happened. A guy who just came, he was a tourist. I did a video of him. He was here. I interviewed him on my YouTube. What happened was he was on a tuk-tuk, and then he paid the guy, he asked the guy to change his money from reals, or I think from dollars to reals or something like this. But the guy, basically they gave him fake money. So please check the video, I'll put it around here. This is very important, but I can't remember his story. He will explain it if you check this video here. So he was basically scammed of the $100. I don't know how he ended up getting like a small amount after fighting with the guys. Literally, it was a fight. So please just have your own US dollars, and also if they give you a change of US dollar, please make sure it's not ripped, or you won't be able to use it. Another point, guys, it's like super hot. Like it's, I don't know, it's way hotter than you probably, if you're not used to tropic weather or heat, it'll be unbearable. Like for example, I'm still not used to it, but I come from a very similar country to the weather here, but it's like so overwhelming. So try to wear like breathable clothes. Don't mind me, I'm wearing a shirt today and stuff, because obviously I was going on a date. But yeah, that's another aspect. So try to wear something breathable, and also try to have some sunscreen, because the sun here is so unbearable, even for someone like me. So have something like this. Okay. Yeah, I'm not advertising this, but I'm showing you. It can help. Just have a sunscreen with you, because the sun is too intense. More than the one. If you come from a hot country, no matter how you think you may be used to it, but the sun here is like crazy. So you need to have your own pretty protection to make sure nothing happens to your skin. Okay, as you can see, I'm kind of sweaty because I'm wearing a sunscreen. Alright, so just take care of that. You can see you'll see even some kids are like not wearing anything. So as you walk on the road, on the streets, you'll see like basically kids are like, I used to wonder when I first came here, I'm like, what's happening with the kids? Why are they all naked? But it's just too hot, because as you can see, look behind me, there's a child. She's like naked. So basically, if you can wear something breathable, it can help for you. Okay, so the next point, this is probably the most important one. So make sure you have you understand a bit of the language. This goes for any country. Try to know a bit of the language. This will help you quite a bit. As you travel, you'll find that the more you connect with people, the more you understand how they are, the more they'll kind of be happy to see that you are there in their country. I just saw a nice boat, guys. Check it out. Nice. See? Very creative. Hot weather. Let me try to go away from the sun, because as you can see, I'm getting super sweaty. But yeah, try to understand at least some small things like hello, sustain, and thank you, Uncle Chan. Those are like the same. You don't need to go all in. Just thank you, how are you, yeah, and please, probably. Like two words or three words. That's it. Should be fine. So I found that in Cambodia they really because not many tourists speak their language. So even if you can say basic greetings, they become surprised. Well, some people ask me in my videos, they're like, how come you speak a lot of Khmer? I know, maybe because I have a Khmer girlfriend, so that helps, because she obviously teaches me how to speak the language, and it becomes easier when I communicate. I'm not fluent now, but I think I'm maybe 40% there. I can speak, so it's not too bad. Another point, guys, is don't just jump to any tuk-tuk that you see. Yeah, they are everywhere in Cambodia, like literally everywhere. So, but the thing is that you could get scammed, because if you just go to any random guy on the street who says, oh, tuk-tuk, or who is like waiting for you or is calling you, there's high chances that you're scammed. Actually, most often than not, you'll be scammed. So my advice would be get a Grab app or a Pass app. This will actually be very good for you, because this is like a Uber of Cambodia, or like in some of these Southeast Asian countries. So they usually have reasonable or fair prices. Actually, they're always reasonable, to the point that I end up just paying extra for them, because they are really trying to help their families by being legit. So use that app, and it will really help you to just go anywhere. So the other bonus point I want to add is that also don't go to these $5 massages. I always tell people this. The ladies are usually sitting outside, and that can be a huge scam. They can take your money, so be careful with those $5 massages, especially when the girls call you. Doesn't mean, they're looking beautiful, now they're calling you, they like you. No, it's about getting your money. Alright, so don't fall for those scams. I'll keep repeating on this channel because it's very important. Most tourists have lost in like 2,000, 3,000, thousands of dollars just by going to these massages. Right, so you can go to the massages. I always recommend. They start from about $10 to $15 or $20 depending on you. But yeah, I usually go to my ones which are like $12, $15, you know, even $10. So those are pretty good. Yo, so guys, that is it for the video, guys. I hope it was insightful for you guys, and also stay tuned for all the updates that I'll be giving about vices and just living in Cambodia and Southeast Asia in general. So these are the tips for people who want to come to Cambodia to visit or live. So these, I hope you can learn from it, and maybe so you can, when you come here, you don't have any problems, or even if you're a tourist, you know what I mean? Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash the like button. Also, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. And see you in my next video, guys. Let's go.